Hello everyone. So recently the Trailmakers trailer for the new update came out, and in it kind of revealed some lore about how the Trailmakers are kind of like this interplanetary kind of people that use spaceships to go on different missions and stuff like that. And that kind of inspired me to like try to build my own spaceship in like the color scheme and everything of Trailmakers, of like the kind of spaceships they'd have. And this is actually something that I saw Yuzi also did. So the rules for this challenge is that there's no power core limits or anything. The only rule is basically just no glitches, and that's it basically. So yeah, and for my ship, I want to make it pretty big because this would be like the ship you'd use to go on like different missions, so it needs to have like everything in it basically. I want to try to make it have like several different functions. So I wanted to have like a magnet to like pick stuff up, and I wanted to have some weapons and stuff to be able to defend itself. Okay, so first I want to just like lay out where I want everything to be located on this spaceship, so I can figure out like more of the basic shape and actually do all the logic and everything to make it work and fly later. Okay, so far this is what I have. So I'll just turn off forces for now. So basically I'm gonna have the engines here at the back, and they're gonna be able to like move and rotate, so I can in the future put logic to make the whole spaceship like very maneuverable and stuff. So here at the front I'm gonna have this section with like a magnet, which this will basically be the area where the magnet can be lowered and it can like pick stuff up and then like transport stuff here. And then I'm gonna have the weapons here, and I'm gonna put them on the aiming servos, so they're gonna be able to rotate all around. And you can kinda see the motorsport inspiration already kinda. So I'm trying to make the layout kinda be reminiscent of like a F1 car. So yeah, it's basically the side things, like the side intake things on an F1 car is like kind of this, and then here instead of the wheels there's like giant thrusters and stuff, and at the front there's gonna be cannons, and this kind of like front area that like F1's cars have also. See, it's kind of gonna be like F1 car inspired, but for now I need to add more of the things like quantum rotors and stuff to actually like have all the necessities, so then later I can actually make the whole thing like look good. Okay, so here I've set up the aiming for the front cannons. Yeah, now I also use these for the intakes, the small fender. I was thinking of using the actual like intake blocks, like these ones, but I decided like, because this is like a motorsport inspired, it'd be kind of cool to use like the fender blocks just to like as kind of like a homage or whatever. So yeah, that's what I decided to use. And yeah, I have the magnet here in the front to pick stuff up. I added the quantum rotors. Yeah, I'm thinking of adding more thrusters here at the front, and then also I think of adding some like big fin here. I think this is it, pretty much done in terms of like the general shape and everything. Obviously right now it's probably not gonna fly properly. It has no like up and down, no pitch so far, and it's pretty much completely uncontrollable, which makes sense since I haven't done any of the logic or anything to make it controllable yet. But yeah, it is, in my opinion, pretty like the F1 inspiration is pretty visible. But yeah, now I'll start using, I think I'll use the like 4 thrusters for pitch. So I tried to add more quantum rudders, but it's still pretty bad stability wise. So I think for like turning up and down, I'm just gonna use a gyro, which is like I didn't want to use a gyro, but I think I'm gonna have to because they just give you like the most responsive turning, and I want this spaceship to be pretty responsive. Yeah, I think because this magnet is gonna be sticking out like this much anyway, you can actually make this whole thing like thicker, and then it doesn't look as weird. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, and then I want some logic for taking off. Yeah, that kind of works. There isn't any like stabilization in it right now. Yeah, but it can hover. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, and other than that, so far I have pretty much all the movement that I wanted working. I have working weapons. So now I need to have a working, I can start hovering, pick something up, and then I can carry it maybe. Yeah, I think that's pretty much good enough. Okay, now I want to try to land this on a planet. Actually, first I should test the maneuverability by flying through the different rocks. Barely see. Oh, wait, I did it too late. Okay, I can kind of barely see through these quantum rudders. I think if I paint them like black, it's gonna be less visible. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, the one thing is that this has no yaw. I'll use a gyro to add yaw, and that's gonna make this thing much easier to control. Okay, perfect landing. Okay, this I will turn it up. Then these I think I'll turn it down. Okay, nice takeoff. Pretty easy to control. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I like how this ship handles so far. Let's see, can I even fit through that? Oh, I mean I can't fit through it, but I did not. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty cool. The takeoff works. So now I think I'll work on the shaping more, because right now it doesn't actually look great. Oh, actually, another thing I want to add to this build is a shield. And I guess they'll change the mass of it a little, but I think it should still work fine. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, let's try that again. So now I think, I mean the shaping is pretty much done. I just need to cover up some like gaps and stuff. Yeah, and then there's like plenty of space inside of these things, and I mean I could use that to like add more logic in the future if I want to modify this build. I mean for better aerodynamics I would like fill this in, but since it's a spaceship the aerodynamics don't really matter. So you can just leave those hollow areas for like later stuff. Yeah, now basically, now I'll just paint this thing up. Maybe change a few things here and there. Wait, so this is pretty much the finished spaceship. So I painted it the Trailmakers color scheme with the orange and blue. Yeah, overall, I like the shape of the spaceship. Also, I removed the paneling here at the bottom for like easy access to like put in more logic or modify the logic and stuff like that. Yeah, overall I think it looks pretty cool. The blaster shoots blue. And right now I'll go to here and try to fight some aliens, I guess. Oh, actually I should probably make the shield blue because that just looks cooler. I'll try to go first person. So yeah, combat wise it's pretty good, pretty easy because of the aiming servos. I mean you could just aim towards the enemies and the cannons like aim by themselves automatically. And here's me trying to carry something with the magnet, and as you can see it's kind of a little challenging to like take off because it changes the balance of the ship, but then once you're in the air it's like pretty decent. Yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with this ship, and it's pretty much it for this video. It's pretty different from the rest of my videos, so I hope you enjoyed it, because usually I just build cars. Hope you enjoyed this build, and See ya.